I went to a soccer camp my junior senior summer and I was obviously young, met the girls coach up there, and we had this thing, a weekend of romance, you might say. Well, anyway, she was from Virginia, and I got about halfway into my first semester of my senior year. That coach from Virginia moved to Yarmouth. It was kind of funny. I wasn't quite sure. And all my friends saying, "Oh, she's stalking you, blah, blah, blah." And, you know, big joke, you know. Well, March 24th that year, she had my baby. I got a phone call. I was at work. And my friend that listens to the Scanner, you know, and I'm sure you all have those friends, called me up and said this woman had been rushed to the hospital. And I was like concerned. I was like, "She getting an accident?" Blah, blah. And he's like, "No, she's in labor. She's going to have a baby." Well, all of a sudden everything started to click for me. This woman moved from Virginia to Yarmouth, which is the town I live in. It was 9 months, almost to the day, that we'd had that weekend. And I hung up from him and I was bummed. And my mother calls right after that and says, "We got some information. This woman just called me and let me know that your son is about to have a baby," which is me. So my mother picks me up, brings me to the hospital. The OBGYN nurse grabs me by the shirt, throws a Johnny on me, puts a skull cap on me and the slippers over my feet, and throws me in the delivery room. You know, I'm 17 years old. Basically walked off the street and helped deliver a baby, and I'll tell you, I had a doctor yelling at me to grab her legs, and at that instant I looked at her and she looked at me and she said, "I was going to tell you." Well, I didn't have that choice whether or not to be a father, but at that point in time I wasn't thinking about that. I just was helping out deliver this baby, which soon became my daughter. In the process, and this isn't even really important, but it is, they did an episiotomy on her, so it allowed, and it was a bad one. They had to do surgery after, which allowed me to be with my newborn for about 4 or 5 hours by myself, and I fell in love with this baby. She's the best. Right now I'm 42, she's 24, and she's the best thing. At that instant, my life had changed forever. Everything that I was going to do, planned, thought of, is done. I am now a father. I've lost my scholarship to play soccer at a school that I've been wanting to go to, and had to watch all my friends go. And now work 6 months a year and make 150 grand, and have 6 months off and enjoy their lives, you know. But they also have to give up and sacrifice just like everybody else. So I didn't get down on myself. I became a 17-year-old, 18-year-old father. To finish high school was a real strain because I was literally asked to get a place on my own at that age and move this woman in with my new kid and take care of her. So that's what I did. I got my GED.